Welcome everyone to today's session. Today, we're talking about Chapter 18, Cost, Behavior, Cost, Volume, Profit Analysis. Okay. Now the first one says here, Plankton Corporation provided its contribution format income statement. Company produces sells a single product, got sales or expenses. Now what if the company sells 10,000 units? Its total contribution margin should be closest to. Again here, let's see how we're going to calculate this. Okay, the first thing is you want to take what is your current contribution margin, which we see right here is 376,200 and divide by your current sales in units, which is 9,900. Now remember, when you do this, it will give us a contribution margin of $38. That's $38 contribution margin per unit. The last part says what would happen. It says here 10,000 units sold, so the contribution margin closest to. Again here, take the 10,300. Make that a little bit of font. Take the 10,300 and multiply it by the $38. Again, when you do that, that will give you 391,400, which is answer B. The next one now, number 2 says, Forest Corporation. Prepare the following budget data based on sales forecasts. What will be the amount of dollar sales at break-even point? Remember, the break-even point in dollar sales is fixed expenses divided by contribution margin ratio. So the first thing is take your fixed expenses. Let's add them all up. Fixed expenses. You see the comment there, and I'll start with the 450,000. Then you want to add the 180,000. The last one you want to add is the 70,000. And now again, when we add them all up, we see we have fixed expenses of $700,000. Now the next thing is we want to calculate is our contribution margin ratio. Now to get contribution margin ratio, calculate the contribution margin. So it says here sales of $3 million. So take the $3 million and subtract the variable expenses. Okay. So the next part is add up all of our variable expenses. The first one, 800,000, 700,000. And this one is 300,000. Next one we have is 120,000. The last one is 30,000. Now when we do this, we get 3 million. That's going to be $1,950,000 of variable expenses. When we do this, this will give us a contribution margin of $1,050,000. So again, the next part, how do we get the contribution margin ratio? And take the 1 million. And take the 1,050,000. And divide by the 3 million. Now when you do that, that'll give you a contribution margin ratio of 35%. Now, the last part, take your fixed expenses divided by your contribution margin ratio, which we know our fixed expenses, we calculated that. That was 700,000. So take the 700,000 and divide by the 35%. So when we do that, that'll give us $2 million. So we see the break-even total in sales dollars will be $2 million. Answer B. So now, number 3. It says here, Ringstep Corporation produces sells a single product. Data concerning the product appear below. Got sales price, variable expense, contribution margin per unit, percent of sales. The company is currently selling 7,000 units per month. Fixed expenses are $615,000 per month. With a $21,000 increase in advertising budget, result in a 180 unit increase in monthly sales. What will be the overall effect on the company's net operating income of this change? Well, let's look at how this works. So what we gotta do is you gotta compare two. One at 7,000 units, one at 7,180 units. So the first part we got sales. So we know one column, the first column will be 7,000 units at $150. Okay, the second one will be 7,180 units times $150. Okay, so the first column takes 7,000 units at 150. That is 1,050,000. And at 7,180 at $150. That's going to be 1,077,000. Okay, next part will be our variable expenses. Okay, remember, variable expenses are the first part. It says here, remember, variable expenses is what it says here. Here we see here, 20% of sales. So for the first one, you want to take the 1,050,000 times 20%. And for the second one, you're going to take the 1,077,000. Again, multiply by 20%. Okay, so we see here, for the 7,000 units, that's 210,000. For the 7,180 units, that's 215,400. And now, remember, sales minus your variable expenses. Now we're ready to calculate our contribution margin. Again, start the first with 7,000 units. Take the 1,050,000 minus 210,000. That's 840,000. Another one, the 1,077,000 minus 215,000. That'll be 861,600. The last thing, take out the fixed expenses. Remember, fixed expenses is for the first one, it's a flat amount. It's just the $615,000. Right? Don't forget though, it said here we have the 7,180 units. You got to add an extra 21,000. Okay. So we start the first one. If it's 7,000 units, that's not going to change. It's still going to be $615,000. Except for the 7,000 units, don't forget though, you take the 615,000, you want to add the 21,000. Okay, so that'll be 636,000. And now we get the last part, our net operating income. And again, for the last part, just take the 840,000 minus 615,000. Okay, that'll be 225,000. Okay, second one, I take the 861,600 minus 636,000. That'll be 225,600. So again, what would be the effect of this? If you increase advertising by 21,000, it's an extra 180 units, so you're going to have an increase in net income of $600. That'll be answer A. Next one now. The following is a list of last month's contribution for my income statement. What is the company's margin of safety in dollars? So we can get our margin of safety in dollars. Okay, remember, to get our margin of safety in dollars, okay, first thing is you want to calculate is what is your break even in total sales dollars. Okay, so we calculate the break even in total sales dollars. And that'll be fixed expenses divided by contribution margin ratio. So we see our fixed expenses is 500,000. Now contribution margin ratio, we're going to calculate that. Shouldn't be too bad. Again, we see our sales, which is 1,500,000. Okay. And we know minus the 900,000, That is a contribution margin of 600,000. Okay, so again here, take the 600,000 now. You have to divide by that 1,500,000. So when we do that, that'll be 40%. Let's go back here to our break even. Again, divide this now by 40%. Yeah, when we do that, that'll give us break total sales dollars of 1,250,000. The last part is we gotta calculate our margin of safety in sales dollars. Okay, which is start with the first part. Start with the sales. Take the 1,500,000 minus the break-even sales, which we just calculated, minus the 1,250,000. Okay. Again, when we do this, we have calculated as 250,000, which is answer D. Right now, number 5 here. The following last month's contribution for income statement was coming to break even in unit sales. Yeah, let's take a look how we get this. Again here, the first thing you got to calculate is what is your contribution margin per unit. Yeah, to get that, take the 400,000, the contribution margin, and divide by how many units. We see sales 10,000, divide by the 10,000 units. Okay, so we do that. That'll be $40 per unit. Okay, the next thing you do, you want to calculate your break-even point in units. Okay, so we do this now. Take the fixed expenses, which is 240,000, and divide by the $40. Okay, so we do that. That'll give us 6,000 units, which is answer C. Alright, continue on now. Number 6 here says, Harris Corporation sold 5,000 units in May. Sales were 400,000, real expenses were 240,000, fixed expenses were 120,000. The company increased the selling price by 10%. How many had to be sold in June to generate a profit of 40,000? Okay, well again here, combination here. First, so you want to calculate several things here. First of all, what is your sales price per unit? Again here, to your sales price per unit. Take the $400,000, which is your sales, and divide that by the 5,000 units. The next part is you want to multiply by the increase. Okay, it's coming to increase the sales price by 10%, so it'll be 1 plus the 10%, so that'll be obviously the 100%, which represents the total, plus the 10% extra. When we do that, altogether our sales price will be $88 per unit. The next thing we calculate is what is your variable expense per unit. Again, to get the variable expense per unit here, it says here variable expenses are 240,000. And you want to divide by the 5,000 units. Okay, so when we do that, our variable expense per unit will be $48 per unit. Okay, remember, the next part of your equation will be sales equals variable expenses plus fixed expenses plus profit. Let's see, we know sales is going to be $88. We can go at 88Q quantity. That'll equal 48Q. Plus, well, we know fixed expenses plus 120,000. Again, we know our profit, our target profit is 40,000 plus 40,000. again, do a little algebra here. Bring that q over there. So 88 minus 48 is, we're going to have 40q. And that'll equal to 120 plus 40, which we see is 160,000. Again, the last part is divide. You take the 160,000 divided by the 40q. So our quantity will equal, okay, like I said here, 160,000 divided by 40. That will give you 4,000. Okay, so it'll be 4,000 units. Alright, next one now, number 7. So it says right here, data concerning Man Corporation single product appears below. Fixed expenses are $650,000 per month, covers current selling 8,000 units. Market metric to induce sales commission incentive with sales. $12 per unit exists. Decrease salaries of $79,000 per month. Predicts overall sales would increase sales by 300 units. What will be the overall effect? Well, again here, well, first thing I got to calculate a few things. First of all, what is the new contribution margin? Okay, well, let's see the new contribution margin. It'll be obviously $104 minus though $12, which is now the commission. That'll be $92 now. And next thing, what is your new unit monthly sales? Okay, which we didn't remember. It was 8,000 units. But don't forget now, I said I'm going to increase it by an extra 300. So you want to add 300 units. So we see that'll be 8,300. Okay, so we see here, what is your new total contribution margin? Okay, and again, to get the new total your contribution margin, take the 8,300 and multiply by the $92. Okay, so we see when we do that, that'll be 763,600. Okay, compare it to the present contribution margin, which is 8,000 multiplied by $104. And again, present will be a little bit different. That'll be 832,000. Again here, is calculate the change in total contribution margin. And again, we get a difference there. Okay, that'll be a difference, a decrease of 68,400. Yeah, but then the last thing we gotta do is you want to add, so plus the savings in salesperson salaries. Remember, so now you have to pay them. On commission, that'll be 79,000. So what is your change in net operating income? Okay, so we see there, the change will be 10,600. Okay, so it shows the change. Okay, question. All right, class. Hope everyone's doing well. If anyone has any questions, please let me know.